My dear brothers and sisters in Christ Jesus, on this Easter Sunday, we are invited to take delight in the joy of resurrection. Saint John of Damascus said, "Now let the heavens be joyful, let earth her song begin, let the round world keep triumph, and all that is therein. Let all things, seen and unseen, their notes of gladness blend. For Christ the Lord has risen, our joy that has no end." Brethren, Easter is the culmination of God's eternal promise, a divine love that conquers death, restores what is broken, and invites us into new life. It is not merely a historical event, but a sacred mystery that continues to unfold in our hearts each day. Once, there was a gardener named Paul who spent his days tending to a small, vibrant garden tucked behind an old chapel. Every spring, flowers would bloom, tulips, lilies, roses, and people would stop to admire them, especially around Easter. One year, a fierce storm came just before Easter. The garden was destroyed, petals were scattered, stems broken, soil flooded. Paul stood by the gate with a heavy heart. The beauty he had nurtured was gone. But something unexpected happened. On Easter morning, people still came to the garden, not for flowers, but for Paul. They came with seeds, shovels, watering cans. Children brought along with them tiny plants. Elders offered prayers. One by one, they stepped through the broken garden gate and began to rebuild. Paul watched in quiet admiration. The garden was not blooming yet, but it was alive, more than it had ever been. That Easter, Paul understood something deeper. Resurrection is not just about things being restored as they were. Easter reminds us that even when everything seems broken, when our hopes are torn apart, there is always the promise of something new. Like the garden, our lives can be transformed through love, through the hands of others, and through the quiet assurance that death has never final word. Friends, this Easter we are called not only to remember the resurrection, but to live it, to rise from our own tombs of despair and fear, to let the light of Christ penetrate our darkest places, to walk as the people of the risen Lord, marked by faith, love, and hope. Wishing you all a very happy Easter. May the risen Christ bless us all.